Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today we are doing the Call of Duty tier list, not the zombies one. I know that one needs to still come out, and I haven't worked on it in so long. I haven't made. I need to still make it. Does this include Black Ops 6? Okay, it does. I had to make sure because then. All right, so obviously S tier. I made it blue. I don't know why, but I kind of thought like I'm gonna kind of like bright these colors and then these colors. The ones at the bottom are bad, obviously. Kind of create more. It was kind of it doesn't really matter. All right, let's get started. We're gonna throw some of the first three CODs. We're just gonna throw straight into never played tier because I've never touched them. Actually, no, I played Call of Duty 3, I think. Uh, but outside of that, and then the rest of them that I've never touched, we'll save it. We'll touch those later. But for now, we're gonna go in order. So, Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. If you are a true Call of Duty OG, this was your first COD right here. Oh, I did not mean to. It's not an F tier. Do not take that out of context. Now, this is the basically the one of the most important Call of Duty games. It really launched Call of Duty going forward, and it's really important. It's a really important game. All right. It's also a really good game. It has a really great campaign and it has an iconic multiplayer. I mean, both parts are really good. The campaign was obviously the best Call of Duty campaign at the time. The best Call of Duty again at the time. Um, They gave us some of the most iconic characters for the rest of the franchise going forward. Soap, not Soap, he's not in this game, technically. No, he is in this game. Pfft, my bad. We got Price, Soap, Gaz, many other characters. Zakhaev. It really set up a lot of things. So, I don't know if I want to put it in S tier. I will put it in A tier, I think. I'm going to kind of debate if I want to put it in S tier, but for now, I'm going to leave it in A tier. All right? And again, with tier list videos, really easy to make people mad. So if you don't like my tier list, I'm sorry. It is my tier list. I'm doing what I want. All right. World at War, another super iconic game and a super important game going forward. This game's campaign was really good. In my opinion, it is the best. I'm going to leave it in A tier for now. Hold on. It is the best World War II campaign for COD because I just think it's the best representation of it. It's dark. It's gritty. It's not like whatever the hell Vanguard was trying to do. Vanguard's a disgusting game. I can't wait to throw that in F tier. I can't wait. I look forward to it. It has a really good multiplayer. And obviously zombies. Zombies start with World at War. And I'm not sure if you probably heard the whole story, but zombies literally wasn't supposed to exist. And it does. So we're very lucky that we live in a timeline where zombies does exist. Overall though, I think I'm gonna leave I really want to put this game in S tier, but I'm not sure if I do. You know what? I almost do. I almost really do. But if I put this game in S tier, I feel like also Modern Warfare deserves to be an S tier. So for now, again, I'll kind of leave it there. I'll debate about moving it, but for now, let's move forward. Modern Warfare 2. This is my bad. This is the easiest S tier of all time. This is the Call of Duty game. One of the most, it is probably the most iconic. Um, Not the most. I would say it definitely is. Modern Warfare 2 gave us even more iconic Call of Duty characters for the campaign, such as Makarov and Ghost. Who else was introduced in this game? John's not around. But it's fantastic. All right, this game has a phenomenal campaign, phenomenal multiplayer. The multiplayer of this game is peak. It is perfection. Perfection. That's all I gotta say. This is a perfect fucking game right here. Peak. All right. Black Ops. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I honestly have to say Black Ops is probably another S tier in my opinion. I mean, just like how Modern Warfare set so many things up going forward, so did Black Ops. Black Ops, first off, gave us the Black Ops series in general, and it gave us a shit ton of iconic characters for the campaign. Uh, Mason, Woods, I'm trying to think. Why am I Hudson? So many characters. The campaign is, again, peak. It is wonderful. It is full of twists and turns and shit. It is just a fantastic campaign. It offers a really goddamn good multiplayer, and it offers a really an expanded zombies. Okay, this game took zombies from World at War and took it to the next level. Peak, fantastic, absolutely. It's just wonderful. Honestly, I feel like all of these games deserve to be S tier, to be honest. I don't know. I don't want to put too many games in S tier, so I'm going to think about it. Okay, I'm going to think about it. All right, Modern Warfare 3. I love Modern Warfare 3. All right, I love its multiplayer. I love its campaign. And I love Spec Ops. I love playing survival. I don't entirely know if I want to put this game in S tier, though. That's the problem. I'm just going to leave it there temporarily. Honestly, I might. I might. I might do it. I might. Also, one thing to mention again, Black Ops 1 gave us like some of the most iconic maps as well. So did Modern Warfare 2. I forgot to mention that. Um, but these two right here, Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2, gave us probably some of the most iconic maps throughout the entire franchise, to be honest. I mean, you got Nuketown, Fire Range is from Black Ops 1, right? Yeah, you got Firing Range. And then you got many more maps in Modern Warfare 2. You got Terminal, Rust. I swear I'm forgetting some of the maps. Just because I'm forgetting them doesn't mean they're iconic. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That's fine. But truly, these two move out of the way. I'm trying. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. I accidentally. There we go. I don't know if I want to put Modern Warfare 3 in S tier, though, to be honest. I'm going to leave it in A tier. Okay, as I said, I don't want to put too many games in S tier right now. I will probably reorganize it at the end. But for now, I kind of just want to keep going forward. Black Ops 2, another instant S tier. No debate. No debate. I mean, really, who doesn't have Black Ops 2 as an S tier game? If you don't, you're kind of a simpleton. But Black Ops 2 is the perfect Call of Duty game, to be honest. It is at least the perfect formula for a Call of Duty game. Absolute peak campaign, peak multiplayer, and peak. Did I say pink? Peak zombies. Whether it's all three perfection, right? All three of the modes, because mostly every Call of Duty game kind of launches with three modes, right? Three main modes, right? The campaign, multiplayer, and whatever else. Either zombies, Spec Ops, or I guess Extinction and Ghosts example. But I mean, Extinction is not perfect by any means, but neither is Call of Duty Ghosts. But um, Black Ops 2 did everything right. Black Ops 2 did every little thing right. And maybe I'm just sounding like a glazer because I mean, Black Ops 2 deserves the glaze, to be honest. A fantastic game, 100% worthy of S tier. Not much of a debate on that. All right, Call of Duty Ghost. As I made a video on Call of Duty Ghost. Now, I do have to say, I do like this game. I'm going to temporarily put it in C tier, and we'll decide where to put it afterwards. I like this game's campaign, and I like its multiplayer. Extinction drags it down for me a little bit, just because Extinction, to me, at least maybe I just don't get it too much. It's kind of like unseasoned chicken almost. Or like, it's just it's kind of bland. It's really plain to me, for me at least. I do like it. I like the concept of it. I like some aspects of it. But personally, thinking about Extinction as a whole, it's really bland and it's really plain. Again, it's like unseasoned chicken. Okay, you take some chicken, you cook it, whatever. You don't put anything else on it. You don't put anything to spinach. You don't even cook it well. It's undercooked chicken, actually, to be honest. Um, but I think the campaign and the multiplayer are good enough to at least leave this game at C tier, so it will stay in C tier. I think, yeah, Call of Duty Ghosts is C tier. Some people will straight put an F tier. I totally get it if you don't like Ghosts, but this game truly is underrated in the grand scheme of things. It is not that horrible. Advanced Warfare. Again, we're going to temporarily put this bad boy in C tier and talk about it. Advanced Warfare is a big game, to be honest, going forward for Call of Duty. It set the futuristic jetpack advanced movement era up. Um, it kind of gave us one of the worst things, as in supply drops. Granted, the supply drop system isn't awful in Advanced Warfare. Like, whenever I play the game's multiplayer, I randomly get a bunch of them just from playing the game, but usually they don't have anything good in them, to be honest. I will say, the campaign for this game is pretty good. The multiplayer as a whole is not bad. I just feel like one thing that this game suffers from is kind of just, I don't know. I like the game. I like Advanced Warfare. To be honest, I'd put Advanced Warfare over Ghost, to be honest. I like this game's campaign. I really like its multiplayer. Its zombies is kind of bland too. It's not horrible. I mean, actually, it kind of is. It's not that good. I will say the Advanced Warfare Zombies is not that good. It also didn't even launch with the damn game. You kind of have to pay for it. It literally comes with like the DLC. So if you want to play zombies, you have to spend money. Overall though, I like the game. I don't know if I truly want to put it in B tier though. I really don't know if I want to. I'm going to leave it in C tier for now. I will make up my mind later on. Wait, that kind of defeats the whole purpose of this tier list, to be honest. Listen, I like his multiplayer a lot. I have fun with it. I have a lot of fun with this game's multiplayer. If we're going to rank it compared to Ghost, does this game have a better campaign than Ghost? Eh. Does it have a better multiplayer than Ghost? Yeah, probably. Actually, I don't know. I kind of take that back. I will say one thing that this game has is actually really goddamn good character customization. You can really customize your character from head to toe, literally, from whatever helmet or even fucking glasses they're wearing to whatever boots they're wearing. So character customization is actually really good in this game, and it's really the only Call of Duty game that has actually really, really detailed character customization. Um, for multiplayer, of course. Really though, I'm gonna leave it in C tier to be honest. I really thought about moving it to B tier, but I was like, I don't know if I want to move it to B tier. I really don't know if I want to. All right, listen, Black Ops 3 is an S tier, but now I'm gonna say kind of a hot take. The only reason why it's S tier is it's zombies. Now the multiplayer is good. The campaign is absolute dookie, and again, for me at least, this game is only S tier because of how good the zombies is. If the zombies was mediocre, this game would instantly drop from like an S tier straight to like a C tier or a B tier. Now, the multiplayer, I'm not trying to share the multiplayer. The multiplayer is fine. The multiplayer is honestly pretty good. The campaign, confusing mess essentially. I don't like it. And then the multiplayer is good. I will say that people who constantly complain about the supply drop system don't understand how terrible it is in this game. I have opened plenty of supply drops throughout this entire game, and I have not gotten a single one of the goddamn DLC weapons in the goddamn game. I have not gotten a single one. And at least in Advanced Warfare, I have a majority of them, sort of. And I don't know. I think the way they did it in this game was really bad. But overall, this game isn't horrible. Honestly, I'm not. It's an S tier, obviously. It's good enough. It's great. Campaign, again, mess. Multiplayer is pretty goddamn fun, honestly. I will say, outside of the iffy supply drop system, the multiplayer is great. If the multiplayer was, if it was just the multiplayer being good on its own though, and the zombies was mid and the campaign was mid though, that would drop it down again for me as like maybe a B tier or a C tier. But since I almost said campaign, zombies is so good in this game, it does carry it straight to an S tier for me. That might be a bit of a hot take. Not really actually. The multiplayer is still good in this game. Here is where I'm probably going to make people think I'm crazy. This is going to drive people nuts right here. Infinite Warfare. Infinite Warfare is an S tier. I am not going to hide it. I am not going to hide my love for this game. I love Infinite Warfare. And maybe, so I know a lot of people hate this game. And some of the people, I'm not going to instantly insult you, but basically, if you hate it on this game without even playing it, you're a simpleton. This game is truly peak. Okay, I know I'm going to sound crazy to some people, but listen, it has a phenomenal campaign with great characters, great campaign in general, everything about this campaign is great, in my opinion. The multiplayer, yeah, it's very similar to Black Ops 3 to the sense it didn't really change much with the movement, and the multiplayer currently is not very fun because there's these absolute bozos who I honestly cannot tell if they're like hacking or they're just absolute sweaty ass tryhard. I really can't tell. But if you played the multiplayer recently, you probably know the type of players I'm talking about. The people who play as the Synaptic class or the robot with the Titan and just kind of fly around. The way they fly, though, the way they move around kind of makes me think they're hacking because it just seems so unnatural to the game's movement. It seems, I don't know. Outside of the issues, though, this game truly is great. Unfortunately, it is a little hard to find a match without a fucking asshole in the lobby. Some master procedure, just absolute stinky sweat person. But for the most part, the game is great. And then obviously the zombies are so great in this game. I know it kind of does fall off in quality in the maps. At least in my opinion, all the maps are good except for the Beast from Beyond. I absolutely hate that map. That map's actually dookie, and I will gladly say it. That map's horrible. And it's not because the aliens from Extinction are back. It's just because it's a bad map in general. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not used to it. But personally, I just don't like it. Maybe it's some people's favorite. I'm sorry if I just dissed your favorite Infinite Warfare Zombies map, but for me at least, I don't like it. All right, World War II is another game that I have a special place in my heart for, right? I don't know if I'm going to put it in S tier, just like I did with Infinite Warfare. I kind of want to put it in it. You know what? I'm going to put Call of Duty World War II in A tier. Before someone says I'm crazy or something, listen, hear me out. I love this game's campaign. It is not as great, or it's not as good as World at War in terms of like a World War II experience, but it's still pretty damn good. The campaign, yeah, this game at launch was absolutely horrible though. All right, the multiplayer was fucking broken. The zombies was, we'll talk about zombies later, but overall the multiplayer was a mess at launch. I will give the devs hella credit for fixing this game. It's fantastic. Okay, they did a really good job at fixing it and making it great. So again, credit to them. They did a really good job of picking this game up from the ashes. They did great. Multiplayer, I just have a special place for it. Okay, this was my summer of 2017 game. I feel like this game kind of got overshadowed by Fortnite a little bit because it came out around the same time, or blew up. I guess Fortnite blew up around the same time, so obviously it kind of affected this game's popularity because some people went like, "Oh, hey, I don't want to play COD. I'm going to go play Fortnite or whatever," right? Because this is when Fortnite came out and shit, right? So, but for me, I love World War II, and I always will. And the zombies in this game is not bad either. It's not bad. All right, Black Ops 4. I don't know what to say about Black. I'm going to temporarily put it in B tier. I don't know what to say about Black Ops 4, to be honest. It doesn't have a campaign. It introduced Blackout. It did a really scummy thing with the supply drops where a majority of the DLC weapons were in there, and you never get any of them. Some of the maps in this game are absolute dookie. Some of them are honestly big and make Stonehaven look like Nuketown. And I don't know. Multiplayer side, this game's not bad. Zombies is not bad either. I think the only L about this game is the perk system. The perk system for zombies is absolutely horrible. I hate it. It's dog water. I don't like what they did to it. Outside that though, the maps are pretty good, and I don't know if I want to put it in a B tier. I honestly might. I'm gonna put it in C tier though. I think it's. I don't know. I don't like it enough to put it in B tier to be honest. Oops, my bad. Here is another game that I'm gonna temporarily leave it here while I talk about it. Modern Warfare 2019 is one of my favorite Call of Duty games. I also spent a shit ton of time on it. I love its campaign. Its campaign's it's a reboot from the original Modern Warfare. It's nowhere near as good, but I like its campaign. I love this game's multiplayer. I had a lot of fun in it. Some people may not like it, but for me personally, I love this game. And also, they also gave us Warzone at the time. But overall, I do love this game. Honestly, part of me wants to put it in A tier. I think the only thing I'm going to lack this game for is that it introduced crossplay. And for me, at least, crossplay is like, I kind of love it and I kind of hate it. I absolutely hate it because it gave us more hackers and absolute PC sweats. Um, the little bozos who don't go outside and shit like that. But outside of that, crossplay is kind of a good thing. But overall, honestly, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I don't care. Modern Warfare is an S tier, A tier. It's an A tier for me. I like this game. I love it a lot. I spent a lot of time on it, and I enjoy it. This is our first B tier game. I like Cold War. I like its campaign. I like its multiplayer. I like zombies. But I don't like it that much. I don't like it enough as A tier, to be honest. I just think it's a B tier game. It's great, okay? And if Cold War is your favorite COD, good for you. For me, I think this game suffered a lot from its really strict skill-based matchmaking. You could have one good game in this game, and then boom, you're in a freaking pro league team lobby and you get smoked. That's just from my experience. Though playing this game was I spent way more time in zombies on this game than I did in multiplayer. It's like the first time I've ever done that, and I just got to say the multiplayer. I like this game's multiplayer. I like this game's campaign, and I like the zombies. All of it's really good, but how hard it is to enjoy the multiplayer, again, at least for me, maybe it's a skill issue. It just felt really strict in this game. It felt really strict because you go from having a couple of good games to absolute being clobbered. So again, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you had the same exact issue, or maybe it's just a skill issue on my part. But once again, I like this game, but I don't like it that much. All right, my favorite. Vanguard. I fucking hate Vanguard. Vanguard's a dookie ass game. It's the worst Call of Duty game of all time. It's absolutely horrible. It's trash. Trash campaign, trash multiplayer, trash zombies. All garbage. Never seen a Call of Duty game fail on all three fronts. That's all I gotta say. Modern Warfare 2. Um, I honestly might put this game in D tier, but we'll talk about it. I gotta extend my background real quick. What with the recording, of course. I will be right. I got to stop recording for a quick second. I extended the background so we got more time to record. Okay, anyways, Vanguard's just a terrible game. I'm sorry if it's your favorite. I mean, how could it be? How could this game be anyone's favorite? Maybe this. I don't know. Maybe I'm a madman. I hate this game though. I despise it, and I don't like it. Modern Warfare 3, in my opinion, is another F tier. Now, some people love this game. For me personally, I didn't like it first off because it was a straight copy and paste from Modern Warfare. Oh, I forgot to talk about Modern Warfare 2. We'll come back to you, Modern Warfare 3. We gotta talk about Modern Warfare 2 first. I like this game's campaign. I really do. It's a pretty good campaign. The multiplayer, I loved the multiplayer for a little bit. Overall, though, when they started to add the more, I'm gonna complain about skins again. I'm sorry. Um, when they started to add like Nicki Minaj and shit, that's when I mean, it didn't ruin it for me that much. This game's multiplayer is not bad though. I'm gonna put it. I don't know if I want to move it to B D C tier though. To be honest, I think D tier's kind of where it belongs. Its multiplayer's all right, I guess, but and I spent a lot of time on it. I did. I spent so much time on this game. I got like 8 guns platinum, I think. More than that, I feel like. I think I got like all the pistols platinum, I think. I was going for a grind. It wasn't like a full time thing. I know some people obviously had Orion and shit. I never got close. Obviously, I think I was still in. Was I still in school at the time? I was. I was still in. No, wait. I'm trying to think if I was. 2022. Yes, I was still in school at the time, so I wasn't able to full on focus on this game. I swear, no, I wasn't. Yeah, I thought about it more. Never mind, I wasn't because it came out during. Okay, I graduated in the summer. I was thinking about it like, wait a minute, no, I wasn't. Um, I spent a lot of time in this game. I liked it. I liked playing the multiplayer. Honestly, I'm gonna move it. It's enough for me to move it to C tier. No, I don't know if I want to though. I'm gonna leave it. Okay. No, we're gonna move it. I think. Yeah. Now, Modern Warfare 3. It is a straight copy and paste from 2, in my opinion. Some people say it's not. It literally is. Literally a $70 DLC. The campaign, short and bad. The zombies, not real zombies, terrible. The multiplayer, I played it a little bit. It's literally nothing different from this game. There's literally no difference. These two games are practically the same game. They're literally no different. Other than some slight movement changes, outside of that, they're very similar. I never really gave this game a chance, so maybe I'm just hating blindly. I played it enough. I played it enough to know that I just don't like the game. Um, and then Modern Warfare 2 again. I'm kind of debating on moving it, but I'm just gonna leave it where it is. To be honest, we need a game in D tier, and I'm sorry, you're the sacrifice. Black Ops 6. We're gonna temporarily put it in C tier. My thing with Black Ops 6 is it's so fucking big in terms of storage. I don't even keep it. I don't have it anymore. I literally uninstalled that game months ago and I haven't touched it since. I liked this campaign from what I was playing, but it didn't really hook me as much as other Call of Duty campaigns. Its multiplayer is fine. I really like it. I don't. Omni Movement's not like the worst thing ever. I don't like it too much to be honest though, because it didn't just. It gives all the movement gods, the PC sweats. Oops, my bad. All the PC sweats and shit, sweats in general, an absolute edge over just regular casual players because they're jumping, they're sliding, they're doing all the fancy shit. So maybe it's a skill issue. I like a multiplayer outside of Omni Movement. It's pretty alright. Some of the maps in this game are dookie, but for the most part, it's not bad. This game felt really sweaty though. While playing it, it felt so goddamn sweaty. Maybe it's a skill-based matchmaking thing. really kicking in because there'd be times where I'd have a great game, and then I'd go against an absolute sweaty ass team with like multiple master procedures at the time. Which, by the way, the last time I played this game was maybe like during like early on in the game. If you're like not really master procedures, I never really got the thing about prestiging. To be honest, maybe that's a hot take, but prestiging at least for me is kind of pointless. I don't know. Maybe that's a crazy take for me. Um, Overall though, I don't know. I like the multiplayer. Zombies is pretty good too. I'm just gonna do something crazy. I'm sorry. Listen, the multiplayer is fun, but it's ruined by so many issues. The zombies is alright, and the campaign I never got hooked in it. So for me, it's just it's a D tier. I'm sorry. And then the rest of these games we'll just throw them here, except for Warzone. We'll talk about Warzone in a second. I don't even know what half of these are. Um, I did actually play Call of Duty Mobile. I haven't played it in years though, so we're not going to really count that. Warzone. Listen, if we're thinking about war, it's which era of Warzone? If we're talking about 2020 Warzone, the beginning, absolute peak. If we're talking about Warzone now, it's an F tier personally. Um, I don't really know where to put Warzone though. All right, listen, if we're talking about peak Warzone again, if we're talking about peak Warzone, we're going to put it in A tier. And I think that's kind of where I'm going to leave it. This is for the context that if we are talking about peak Warzone during its beginning, if we're not, then it's a straight D tier at most. But again, I will leave it in A tier. But I do think Warzone has just generally gotten worse and worse throughout the time. And currently, for me at least, it's an F tier, maybe a D tier. It's just gotten worse to the point that they should just make it not exist anymore. Anyways, this is my Call of Duty tier list. I don't know if I want to move anything, just honestly, I might. Anyways, though, I don't think I will. To be honest, I'm going to leave it how it is. Again, for Warzone, this is just taken in the context that it's Warzone when it first came out during 2020, 21, 2021, kind of stuff like that. In that sense, though, Warzone, at least when it came out again, is most certainly probably an A tier. If we're talking about, again, Warzone currently, definitely D tier. Anyways, though, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching. I already said that, my bad. I'll see you guys in the next video. Finally, my gameplay uploaded so I can make the next video. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.